I'm gonna hit record, and we're gonna end this. Let's end this shit, shall we? I have no idea what the heck I was even doing. I guess I'll head this way. Okay, that's where I intended to go. Hi, Beach. Okay. God damn it. Okay, that works. Not the way I intended to do that, but there it is. Oh, busy as fuck, Beach. Oh, it was... The shift yesterday was really just, oh my god, levels of bad. In fact, I even have to go and finish up a thing today, actually. So, yeah, we're probably not going to start Alan Wake today. Unfortunately. Alan Wake 2 specifically today. Which sucks, but we'll start it tomorrow for sure. What the hell am I supposed to do with this thing? ourselves. Okay. Get the fuck out of here.
Who should I be listening to? Weird entity A or B? Or neither? Let's just stay the course for now. The Bureau's in danger. We know we need to repair the nail. The astral plane won't break reality on my watch.
God damn it. Whoa! Oh wow, that was just literally just fall. God damn it. Oh, I hate how confusing this is. don't get enough height off of that. In any capacity. God damn it. You're not even guaranteed to get attention if you come to me, because I'm busy. Lost for 20 minutes. Ugh. Oh, come on. God damn it. Ugh, just reset. Fuck. I hate this. God, this DLC sucks. It really does. Oh my god. Okay. Now... this was actually the one I wanted to look for before. See if there was anything in here, and it looks like there is not. This, honestly, because let's be real, Beej, I'll be through this. I can actually get through this. Okay, seriously, what the hell am I doing wrong? your way back to the warehouse rise control point, and then continue through the tunnel once again to reach the main cavern. Manipulate the crystals on the wall. To the main cavern. You son of a bitch! How the hell do I get that? Hey, do I attack that? You know what? Let's try something, actually. Let's go to tunnel access. Hi, River of Taco. Reset everything. Okay, that means I need to go to power core storage. Let's see if I can cheese this. Oh, I can't cheese it. Damn. I can't cheese it. Well, shit. God damn it! Fuck! Oh. You motherfucker. And that... You know, it's sad. Every other fucking time I tried to do that, the game was like, nope. I don't know what the hell I did differently that time, but whatever. Oh. I see. think I actually... I did see 3. maybe that's not. Maybe that's not one of the. No. Yeah, that's my thinking. That wasn't one of the nodes. That one is though. At least it should be. Whatever. Oops, no, keep going. I hate the inconsistency of this elevator. I do have to melee it. The hell? It's glitched. It's fucking glitched. It is straight up fucking glitched. Unfucking believable. You know, and the sad thing was that this was the game I was looking forward to the most of the Alan Wake block. I was actually looking forward to playing this game because I was like, oh, cool. You know, female protagonist, agonist, psychic powers. This is all cool stuff. And then what I got was a boring fucking story and one of the glitchiest fucking games I have experienced in a long while. Two. That's three. That's four. There. I think I am gonna give a bug negative. That's been happening all over the place. Throughout the whole game, it's been happening. So, negative to gameplay, bugs. Negative to gameplay. Constant memory leak issues. Because that is exactly what that is. It's why the quit and restart
There's the etching.
fucking worked. Where'd you go? Fucking bitch. Say it with me now. Padding, padding, padding. These encounters are nothing but padding.
They sure changed their tune all of a sudden. I'm overthinking this whole board former thing. They can sort out their own business so long as it doesn't get in my way. Obsessing over these problems is something Trench would do, but I've got my intuition. And you?
Yeah, we'll just go over there. Oh. Oh wow, I didn't even grab this one. Eh, that's actually kind of funny.
Oh, hello, Director.
I didn't expect you
Don't be a
guys.
stranger.
And I didn't expect you guys to be here, but whatever. I've already decided I am not doing the side quests. Come on.
This area looks newer. Is it from the upper floors?
Thanks, buddy. Thanks for playing. Have a nice death.
There's something behind that his barrier.
Oh, really? I would never have guessed, is considering that there's been something behind every fucking hiss barrier in the game. Okay. Hey. A lot of my previous snarking has been for fun. That was not. That was genuinely like, I am sick of this game. Like, I gotta be honest with you. This would de-incentivize me to do the Alan Wake DLC, the AWE DLC. This would completely de-incentivize me from doing it. So, in a way, I'm actually kind of glad we did we did the AWE DLC first, because that actually had some genuine interesting stuff to it, you know.
No power. Typical. I should hire someone who builds smaller machines. So that's the altered item. Looks pretty secure.
Oh. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, you're gonna pull that crap on me. Okay, I see your game. Get the fuck out of here! Part of I don't have time for this shit do you not get? That pun was fuck. I am not even gonna do wordplay. You can go kiss my ass for that pun. I have no idea if I'm going the right way or not. I'm assuming not, but I could be wrong.
Hiss got in. Boom. The nail. Pile of smoking rubble.
Marshall blew up the nail? What the hell was she thinking? All right, this is the last one.
Good, because I'm actually sick of this.
I can't believe Marshall's brilliant plan was to blow up the nail. And she thought I wasn't ready.
Ah, god damn it. Stop growing back! Take a damn year. Oh. Oh, come on! I just got rid of that. God damn it! Ugh. Of course, my battery is now low. Why wouldn't it be? Just further adding it. Oh my god! Oh, come on! Inconsistent bullshit. Come on! Stop. No. That one. Oh my god. Oh, come on! I had that! I was right there! Oh, God, this fucking game. There! Fuck! That was such bullshit. That was absolute fucking hot garbage.
There. Easy as pie. Fuck!
Fuck you,
But
Jess.
that's the last one. I fixed it, didn't I?
Game? The fuck do you want me to do? that was not where I was supposed to go. Damn it. Where the hell do you want me to go, game? Oh.
What the hell?
The fuck was the point of that?
Things should be better now, not worse. Emily will know. I hope.
Ugh. To the crossroads again. Lots of backtracking in this one. I'm probably gonna give a backtracking negative to this DLC in specific.
What did you do? What is causing these tremors?
I thought you could tell me. I completed the 4 rituals just like the board told me to. The astral bleed should have stopped.
Look, it has stopped. The nail is repaired. But we have a new problem. My analysis of the nail indicates that it is literally a piece of the astral plane. Or possibly a vessel containing the astral plane. Or both. Either way, right now both dimensions are vibrating at completely incompatible frequencies. The spatial friction they are generating is incalculable. It's going to destroy both planes.
I messed this all up. Maybe Marshall was right to destroy the nail. I should have left it in pieces.
No, then the astral plane would still be leaking in. Sometimes there's no right answer, Jesse. We need more information.
No.
That
I need
I
to
like.
fix this now. I'll figure something out.
That is one thing I have to applaud the writing on for this. Notice how Jesse was immediately like, "Oh fuck, I fucked everything up," and Emily was like, "We'd still have bad head, 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 head." So no, this was a you had to make a hard call, which I actually appreciate, if I'm honest. I think I am gonna give Emily a positive. I'm gonna stand behind not giving Marshall one because I need Marshall to just be kind of there, but so yeah, let's give a character positive to Emily. I was initially just gonna be like meh, but no, that scene right there just cemented a character positive for her. Good. This game needs all the positivity it can get. It with its gameplay being as, in my opinion, as shite as it is.
No, we should really make a plan. The tremors are originating from directly below us, but we don't know what.
Perfect. I'll head down and take care of whatever's going on. Just do what you can from here.
Jesse, you can't just.
I have to, Emily. I'm the director. This is on me.
I do like that.
Oh, hello, Director.
I hope I know what I'm doing. That was just the top of the nail? How much deeper does the foundation go? The crystals are growing like crazy here. It's almost like they're trying to stop me.
Astral spike. HRA was damaged. The board said it.
When Marshall blew up the nail, the board attacked her. I don't fucking like it.
Whoa, what the fuck? Why did that cancel my levitation? Patience so silently. That was weird.
Marshall? You're alive.
Soon you will no longer recognize us, or yourself, or him, or her, or them. Family is dead. The walls are broken, but yellow and red in the eye.
God damn it.
Inverted is made right. Leave your innocence.
Fuckers, take everything. I am not letting you take this.
Secrets die away. We've always been within you. You want this to be true.
No, I don't.
Sorry.
Shut up and die.
The nail is corrupted. That explains why the board wasn't answering what's causing the quakes. Marshall came down here to stop this. I should have been with her. I could have saved her. But I can still save everyone else. Well, fuck you too.
Oh, I'll be sure to.
Let's play it smart. They don't need to know I'm onto them. Not yet, anyway.
Damn it. Is that the end of this DLC?
The nail is secure. The hiss can't touch it. I can't undo the astral bleeding in the foundation, but at least it's stopped.
Along with the seismic activity. You did it, Jesse. Did you ever find Marshall?
I did. She's gone. She died thinking she'd save the Bureau. Not a bad way to go.
I wasn't ready for this crisis. I didn't even see it coming. But I promise, I'll be ready for the next one. I mean, what good is a director who can't hold her bureau together?
Well, there we are.
I thought I'd know how to handle things, now that I'm the director. Clearly, it's not that simple. I need to choose a direction for the Bureau. It should be one that serves our goals, not the board's. Whatever those are. I need to lead my way.
Well, okay then. Looks like that's it. Okay, I think that's GG. Alright, let's jot down some final thoughts, audit this sucker, and then we're done. Just absolutely done. Which is funny, because that basically means 2 of the sessions were really short, technically speaking. So I'm going to give that last little introspection moment a positive. I guess I should have turned off the cheats to see how good or bad Marshall was. But whatever. But yeah. I am going to give a DLC negative. To the backtracking. I gotta stop answering those. Oh my god, come on. I think I'm actually gonna give the backtracking in Foundation a triple. Like, we should have been on to the like. Honestly, I think because of the backtracking, I should have been a lot closer to finishing the damn thing. Like, tempted to turn off the cheats kind of close, as opposed to, well, what ended up happening. So, yeah. Alright, we can take away the flashing lights warning because it's done. There's going to be no more flashing lights. Right. So, let's turn on my desktop audio and turn it down. And then, now I will boot up Spotify. Let's... we'll risk it for the biscuit with some Yu-Gi-Oh music. Why not? It seems to be one of those copyright things where it's like, hey, we're just gonna take the revenue, and I'm okay with that. All right, so now I need to pull up both the audit spreadsheet and Lore's website because, yeah, fun fact, we've actually got a Do I Agree With list this time. Because, yeah, the Lore Runner actually did. Oh, he's marking the release years now. Interesting. Anyways, let's see. But yeah, this was one of the games that Lore reviewed past the Oblivion line, believe it or not. So we have the most up-to-date thing. Part of me wonders if I shouldn't just, like, you know, not ever count the pre-Oblivion line reviews, because those are technically considered old and obsolete. But at the same time, I mean, I will do the most up-to-date review, obviously. So, for example, if Lore had done Control pre-Oblivion line and then audited it post-Oblivion line, I would do the post-Oblivion line version, right? So, he did it back in December, or mid-December of 2021. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, starting as ever with the story positives, he does background lore, because he claims that there's audio, visual, and reading lore in forms of the documents, audio tapes, and videos by Darling. I was debating that, honestly, and yeah, actually, I agree. Oh my god, fuck off with that. Oh my god. You're killing me here, Grammarly. So, yeah. I am just going to go ahead and say this as bluntly as I can. I don't actually... I will go ahead and say this. I don't like this game. I don't. But here we go. But yeah, but you know, fair is fair. Let's go ahead and give let's go ahead and give the background lore. Oh crap. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, I do love that song, but it will that's turbo copy wronged. That is turbo copy wronged. Oof. Anyways, let's see. What do we got here? So, we'll put it right beside the visual storytelling. So yeah, we'll give a background lore thing, because like I said, this game could use all of the positives I'm willing to give it. Doodads and brickwork he gave. And he gave a double for each. You know what? I do agree with the doodads. I'll agree with the doodads. God damn it, AC/DC. This is why I usually just hit the Trails playlist. It's because Trails music isn't copy wronged. Gee, it's almost as if Falcom's record label actually have brains in their heads or something. Sorry. Anyways, I'll give a single brickwork negative. Wow. I'll give a single one. Well done in general. And doodads. No, I don't think the doodads were that impressive. So a single for doodads. I don't agree with the double. I don't. I really don't. I was not that impressed by the brickwork, and the doodads, while they did impress me, did not impress me enough to warrant me being like, this is fucking amazeballs. So, no. Sound design. Well, he gave sound design on the story axis. I gave it on the gameplay axis. Yeah, I'll acquiesce to that. Right? So, yeah, you know what? Sound design. You know what? Yeah, no, sound design. I think I will give the story a sound design positive. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it. And I think I'm also going to acquiesce to this next one, an atmosphere. Here, I didn't feel it for the most part, but admittedly, I think what makes me agree is what Lore writes in his review, because his atmosphere positive reads: the atmosphere manages weird without falling into the trap of weird for weird's sake, maintaining maintaining surreality without losing its grip on its own rules. Which also led into a double positive for internal continuity from him. I'm only going to give a single internal continuity positive because I only think the internal continuity was so effective, but yes. So, positive to the atmosphere. Well done in general. I'm pretty sure that's going to get me copper on, so let's move on. That will... Power Wolf I usually don't have a problem with, so cool. I like Power Wolf. They do good work. His possession hell with that? Yeah, well, let's start with the internal continuity. So yeah, I'm not gonna be too stingy on it. Like I said, I don't hate this story. I just find it to be kind of just there, you know? I'm actually, you know what? I'm gonna agree with the hiss corruption. This is just gonna be one of those massive hybrid ones. Okay. Okay. Now, so I've done that. The ashtray maze as a story beat. The ashtray maze as a story beat. I have to disagree with that one because as awesome as I thought the ashtray maze was, gameplay wise, story wise, it was just there. You know, the build up and pacing of the ashtray to the hedron to the office hell is absolutely perfect. I disagree. I don't know. I didn't find there to be too many interesting things. Babylon 5 effect? No, I can't agree to that, lore. I don't feel like this game is enriched by me knowing everything. Ati, Emily, Darling. Woo! He gave... I can't justify giving the voice actor, you know, Alan Wake's voice actor, a positive to, you know, for his performance as Darling. But, I will agree he's a good actor. So, yeah, Ati, Emily, and Darling, all were positives. Were all characters I gave positives to. Absolutely. I also gave a positive to Langston in the DLC. Specifically in the DLC, so there's that. I have a feeling he did not. MSQ, the entire mold section. Meh. Plot. The hiss is reasonably well designed and presented. I disagree. I find the hiss to just be there for the most part. You're better at spotting the details, Laura. I'll acquiesce to that, but I don't like the hiss. Trench. No. I didn't care for Trench at all. The board is exactly what they need to be. Boring as fucking shit? Sorry. Visual storytelling. Well, it varies little. It'll almost every area has visual storytelling. Yeah, I gave an example of that, and then I kind of gave a general one. So, yeah. World building. You know what? Yeah, I'll agree. I'll agree to a world building positive. I wasn't really feeling it before, but a general world building positive, yeah. No, I'll give that. I'm going to word my world building positive a little bit different, because I'm going to mention the fact that it would have been stupidly easy for them to just, you know, for them to literally just stop distracting me. For them to just rely on the Alan Wake, on this being a part of the Alan Wake universe, but they don't. Credit where it's due. The overall themes in the work. Wash. I'm just gonna say wash. Secondary. Hey, mirror segment, fridge duty, and poor Philip. Persona music, cool. Poor Philip, the anchor, and various others, and Jesse Fenton starring Swift platform. I didn't participate in any of that because I didn't feel the need to bother with the side quests, so I'm not gonna put it, but I get it. Jessie isn't much, but she's okay. Former doesn't have the presence necessary to be a full positive, but it's definitely an interesting engaging that's there. No. Former I didn't care about. Jessie I agree, mostly because of her humanity. I would not put Jessie as an aggregate. I would put Jessie as a full because of how human she is. Atmosphere for the DLC. The atmosphere during the AWE section. Oh, he actually gave a positive to Langston too. Nice. Nerd. Oh, and he gave an external continuity positive to the Alan Wake stuff too. Wow. That's actually impressive. I obviously gave way more negatives to the story than he did. But yeah. The actual ending after the outro is rushed, abrupt, and very unsatisfying. Yeah, I did give an ending, the ending a negative because fuck that entire thing. The AWE DLC ended badly? No, I'm not gonna give that one. I will agree with the fake drama though in the Foundation DLC. That was just hot garbage. Fake drama negative, boop. Okay. So, yeah, now it's time to update. So, let's update the HUD. Now the do I agree with list is done. The score did go up, by the way. It did actually go up, by the way. We added a full 9 positives. The do I agree with list added 9 positives to story and 1 negative to story as well. Let's move on to the gameplay, because Lore was actually much more positive about the gameplay than I was. Let's see what he had to say about the gameplay, shall we? Cheats was a double. I gave it a triple. Because these were actually really good cheats, and this game desperately fucking needed them. The mods in general. Okay, yeah, I'll play nice. Let's not be super stingy. I mean, especially in the positives, let's not be stingy, because if I feel there's even a chance of it, yeah. The autosave. You know what? Yeah, let's actually... this is more of an autosave slash mid-mission checkpoints thing. Nice little paragraph there to say that, yeah, I'm baking it into a combined positive for both autosaves and mid-mission checkpoints. I'm not going to be super stingy, but I am still going to be stingy. The destruction physics. Too inconsistent for me. Viscerality. Please, lore. The powers are boring. They're boring. The ashtray maze. Hell yeah. I gave that a triple, to be honest with you. Well, technically a quadruple, but let's not split hairs. The outro. No. I actually hated the outro. The game's kit and powers. No. Special props to the levitate power. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I actually... Did I give the... That's right. Did I give the levitate power a positive? Because I was actually debating that. I did not, so let's give it. Like I said, let's not be stingy on stuff that I actually think the game deserves. General positive for boss design. Built-in respec. I never really care about that, but it is nice that it's there. Mirror Segments, Reverse Jesse. Missy Boss. I didn't play that, so there we go. Fringe Duty, the former fight. Right, the Anchor Clock boss. Those were... Swift platform and the various other mini puzzles and alternate. I didn't like the puzzles very much. And I didn't like the Hartman fights at all. I thought they were actually kind of crap. So, yeah. So at the end of that... So at the end of the gameplay positives on the Do I Agree With list, only 3 extra positives were added. I'm not actually that shocked, if I'm honest. Gameplay negatives now. There are 14 of them to go through. Raspberry Jam, pretty bad. Yep. Only 1 save. Oh shit, is this really a 1 save only thing? This will overwrite all your previous progress. Whoa! Okay, yeah, single save slot. Negative. Wow. I honestly thought I wasn't going to be adding another negative, but here we are. This is, of course, the save system. Because this game originally came out on the PS4 and Xbone, that's what I'm going to mention. This is... So, yeah, no. Yeah. So let's see. Dragon Age 2 Syndrome in terms of the trash swarms. I gave the negatives for all that. The jukebox is honestly kind of not really well designed. It's thrown together a little. I didn't even find the jukebox, so I can't even comment on that. The difficulty curve is wonky. I'm gonna say wash to that, but that's mostly because that's mostly because the cheats basically just negate that, in all honesty. The cheats just kind of negate that, so... Although I will say it ramps up a little too hard, but I'm not going to give it a negative. Visual distinction, I'm pretty sure I gave that negative already. Yep, visual distinction. I gave a negative too. Moving on. The side quests are dull, busy work. I noped out of the side quests, so I'm going to play nice and not give negatives for them. The Preston quests. Again, I noped out of that, so I'm going to leave that alone. The pacing in the DLC, specifically. I'm going to stick to the negative I gave for the pacing in general, because I don't think the pacing is very good. Or did I give a negative to pacing? Hang on. No, I did. It's negative 13, atrocious throw. Ooh, he actually did give the... He actually gave a... Yeah, I was encountering minor memory leak issues throughout the entire thing, so I just gave a general bug negative, not specifically to the DLC, but yeah, he and I ran into the same bug. Wow. Damn. Visual distinction was awful on the final boss. I don't even remember what the fuck the final boss was. Never mind. Combination of combat dullness, trash problem, and the side quest issues extending into the DLCs to the point where I was just sort of done with both. Yeah, I think I am also going to give a padding negative as well, because this game is rife with padding. Unless I gave padding already, in which case, never mind. But it looks like I did not. So, yeah. I'm only going to give one padding negative. I'm not going to be stingy with it, but I am still going to mock it with the the MST3K clip. Padding, padding, padding! Itemization. There are multiple issues with the shotgun loot. Yeah. 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 I guess both inflections of the statement are work, but whatever. And map. Apparently, it isn't the worst he's ever seen. This is actually, I think this is the worst map I've ever seen. Maybe that means my palette is way too minimalistic, but yeah, no, this is one of the, honestly, I'm actually going to just up that to 3. And as you might imagine, I was a lot harsher on this game than the Lore Runner was. Because now it's time to update the HUD one more time. 42 negatives. We are entering the final audit with 42 negatives. That honestly frickin' tracks for me, because gross. Just gross. I don't like this game, obviously. This isn't even a Horizon situation where I'm looking at the people who fucking salivate over this game and declare it great. And I'm not looking at those people and going, "What the fuck game were you playing?" No, this for me is just okay. This game is okay. I don't like the gameplay. I hate the gameplay, but I can see why people like this game. I do. All right, let's do a quick rundown of the audit. Now that the do I agree with list is done. As ever, story. Animations. Atmosphere and tone, I've said my piece. Babylon 5, I've said my piece. Effect, I've said my piece. Background lore, I've said my piece. Banter, meh. No branching narrative. Brickwork, I've said my piece. The camera work was meh. Yeah. Characters, I've said my piece. Cutscenes, I've said my piece. Consequence storytelling, meh. Dialogue, I've said my piece. External continuity, I've said my piece. Fake drama, I've said my piece. Foreshadowing, not really. Integration and segregation, internal continuity, localization, and music direction, and outro, pacing, padding. I'm sticking to however many negatives I've already given. And yeah, I think that's it. Oh god. Love you, Queen, but your music is super copy-wronged. So, yeah. I am adding nothing via the audit, which means that we really are ending on with 21 story positives and 10 story negatives. That honestly tracks for me. That absolutely tracks for me. The story has good presentation, but is just kind of a nothing burger. And plus 11 feels right, you know? I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. It's just, as I said, there. So, unlike my audience, which I have done right now. Anyways, alright, so gameplay. All roads lead to Rome, animations, audio spam, no. Backtracking I gave in the DLC, no real bestuary, the bosses were just kind of there. Air controls were fine. Encounter rate, I've said my piece about all of that. That fast travel is okay. The HUD is whatever. I don't care for the HUD. I find the HUD to be a little wonky, but yeah. Interface, like game, log, music, no real new game plus. Spacing, padding, post game, life features, replayability. Yeah, no, that's a wash. I don't feel like playing this game again. I don't think it's anti-replayability. I don't. No. I don't think it's. I do not think it's. I do not think it's anti-replayability. We've encountered that before, but yeah, no. Save system. Set my piece on. I've said my piece. Terrain. Viscerality. Walkthrough-itis. And Yoshi drums. I'm not gonna give a walkthrough-itis negative. I'm tempted to, but I'm not going to, because that was more of just I failed to pay attention. And that's more the visual distinction screwing things over, not really a what the fuck do I do now kind of thing. Which means, yeah, we are, that it is not budging. The score is not budging past the 42, past the 16 positives and the 42 negatives. Oof. Which, if you give me a second, I need to know what 42 minus 16 is. Okay, that's that. So, that leaves us with a final score of plus 11 to story. And negative 26 to gameplay. Which means our final score for Control is negative 15. So, is Horizon still the only game where the question of does that track for me actually have the answer of no? Yes. That score tracks for me. Minus 15 is about right. For me, minus 15 is about right. I don't like the gameplay of this thing. The gameplay is what drags this one down. What's funny is the DLC didn't actually bring this one down too much, which is something that I have seen happen multiple times. Hell, Alan Wake 1 itself actually suffered from this too, if you remember. The DLC, it was just kind of meh, and then the DLC just started plummeting the gameplay score into the net negatives, and it was like, oof. But yeah, no, that's it. I don't have much else to say, in all honesty. I suppose I should check my session count to just get that nice and clear. This is... Wait, what? Hang on, what's this? Oh, that's that. No, then I don't want that. these are the control sessions. So this is session 5. Okay, that's what I wanted to know. This is session 5. So yeah, yet again we have yet another net negative game that I don't feel like going ahead and wait, what? Hang on. Oh, 21 and 10. Whoops. I'm mixing up my things here. So it's 21 and 10, which means that's 11. And then it's 16 and 42, which means negative 26. I'll just give a nice little nah to that. But yeah, so that's it. So, final thoughts on Control. Not the worst game I've ever played in my life, obviously. It's far from being the worst game I've ever played. Hey, hell, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. It's in the bottom 20, and that's just because of how few games I have actually reviewed. I have a funny feeling that eventually we are going to I have a funny feeling that eventually we are going to find more games that are just kind of there for me, you know? I see the appeal of what this game was trying to do. And I don't hate, I honestly do not hate any of that. So, but yeah, no, it's, I don't know what else I can say. Control is not a bad game. It works. But yeah. So, my schedule is kind of borked. I'm just going to go ahead and be honest about that. My schedule is borked. To the point where I actually need to go and deal with some stuff at work. I have to go deal with some stuff at work on my day off, no less. And go and deal with that. Because I didn't get it done yesterday. So. Yeah, that's Control. Control is not a bad game. Not by a long shot. Alright. I find it to be mostly engaging, but one that I'm just kind of lukewarm on overall, if I'm honest. My schedule is wonky, like I said, so tomorrow at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time will be a rare Sunday stream, and we'll start up Alan Wake 2 tomorrow. So that way I can at least have 2 good days of streaming before I deal with that. I was gonna do start Alan Wake 2 today, but then work got then work decided to be a pesky pain in the ass, and yeah. So, I guess I didn't have to say that on local recording, but whatever. I'll see you around, guys. That is Blue Wolf Alex of the Lore Walkers signing out. Have a good one. See you in Alan Wake 2.